Really? We gotta do this again? Didn't you already kick my ass?
Adamkowski?
You're not the Punisher, are you?
No.
Oh yeah, like that's gonna stop him. What up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Adamkowski, AK for short, and today we're going to talk about James Cameron's 1984 The Terminator. The Terminator stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, and this is the movie that is considered his best role and what made him into the leading man he has been for most of his career. And it even made James Cameron a household name. It also stars Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor and Michael Biehn as Kyle Reese. A lot of people consider this to be one of the greatest action movies of all time, and while you can see it as an action movie, I see it more as a sci-fi thriller with some horror elements. And there is a difference between action and thriller. The story is very basic. It's about a cyborg from the future coming to the 1980s to kill the woman who would give birth to a hero in the future. Seems like a very basic story, but why is Terminator so popular? Why has it become such a phenomenon it has been? Except for most of the sequels. A lot of that is done because of James Cameron's excellent directing. In this movie, a lot of things are just built up throughout the course of the movie. A lot of the build-up has this just heart-pounding music. It literally sounds like a heartbeat, almost. When he appears for the first time, the Terminator, when he goes into the gun store, who knows what's going to happen. And what happens at the end? He shoots the gun owner in his own store. The build-up between him confronting Sarah Connor, the first Sarah Connor, and tries to kill her in the nightclub, and then the real big gun out and chase throughout that scene. And even all the other kills before that, like when he does kill the first Sarah Connor, there's more than 3 Sarah Connors in the movie, but they're not that important characters. They're just there to be killed off. And a lot of the kills are just disturbing. I know that sounds strange for me to say that, but literally, the kills in this movie are what makes this seem almost like a horror film. You don't see when the first Sarah Connor, gets shot, like her wounds and all, but you could just tell. Bang, 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 bang. You don't see her dead body at all. You just know the music and the camera work just fills it in. You just know what happens, and you don't even have to see it. Adam Greenberg is the cinematographer of this movie. He also was nominated for cinematography for the second Terminator movie. And this, it is gold. Like I was saying, all those kill scenes of the victims, all of the close-ups of Arnold, from him just looking around like that, to when he pulls the eyeball out of his head to reveal the real Terminator eye. Great. And to go back to the music, composed by Brad Fiedel, who did the theme song and the rest of the music, it's just great. Like I said, the dun 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 dun, where Terminator is just there, just fills up the atmosphere, no matter where he is. It just sounds like a heartbeat pumping, and the theme song is one of my personal favorites of all time. Even the songs like in the nightclub are great.
You've got me burning. You've got me
promise I won't be singing anymore. Okay, I can't promise that. A lot of people do criticize Arnold Schwarzenegger for his acting and his movies a lot of times. In all honesty, it's like anything else. Give the right role to the right actor and they can do a good job. And this is, without a doubt, one of his best, if not his best, #1 best role ever. He doesn't have much to say, but that works into his advantage. He's well built, we all know that, and when he does say stuff, it makes sense. He sounds robotic with his big accent and stuff, but like I said, they use that to their advantage. All the other actors do a good job. Linda Hamilton does play Sarah Connor in this first movie as the shy girl just trying to make her paycheck, is having trouble with dates and all that, but it's great development to see her go through this, and then the second movie that she becomes. And we'll talk about the second movie one day. I really like Michael Biehn as Kyle Reese in this movie. You can just see just the pain and all the things he has to go through in the future, and that it haunts him. It's almost like a soldier today having post-traumatic stress. I mean, anybody would have that if they went through this, but still, to know what he went through, just to imagine what he went through, and all the dreams and flashbacks he have are horrifying. Especially where a Terminator breaks into a bunker that he remembers from. That was scary. Probably one of the least interesting aspects of the movie is the scenes with the police department. And they're only in it from a bit in the beginning and in the middle. It's not bad, and it is necessary. It's just probably the least interesting aspect of the movie. But the two main cops in this movie are great. The two police officers are played by Paul Winfield and Lance Hendrickson, who would later appear in James Cameron's Aliens. They just have some good back and forths to each other. How do I look? Like yo mama. And to go back to the action, it's still good, but I think it's just by the numbers as well. They're suspenseful and they're thrilling, they're great, they're done well, but it's not too creative of action scenes. It's just Terminator shooting, going from one room to the other, kicking down doors, shooting with big guns, and such. It's just all that kind of action. It's done good. I'm not trying to give this too graded for its action scenes, but it's Terminator 2 that has the best action scenes compared to this one, but it's still done good. Like I said, the music, the cinematography, the performances, and just the grittiness of this movie. Just to see Terminator pull out that fake eye, or to cut open his hand to work around his electronics inside, oh, it is gruesome. A lot of times it does look a little fake. I actually thought it looked like a Michael Myers mask when I first saw him with the Terminator in the bathroom scene, but still, it just, ugh. There's one scene where he's in a room and you can just see flies on top of him, where you just know he's rotting. When this movie came out, it was a surprise at the box office and with critics. People thought this was just going to be a dumb sci-fi movie, but no. It turned out to be one of the greatest phenomenons in all of cinema and science fiction, which is a shame when you see the first two movies and how great they are, and then you see all these other movies and they range from mediocre to ugh. Now, when I rank a movie, a lot of times it's not just my personal opinion on how I think of this movie. I don't try to do that, because if I did, almost every movie I like would get 10 out of 10. So what I'm trying to do is, how would I recommend it to other people? to people who I know would like this specific movie, if I know what their taste in movies are, how would I recommend it to them? If I just go around saying, oh, I like this movie, it's one of my favorite movies of all time, I watch it all the time, it's a 10 out of 10, and it's really not a 10 out of 10 movie, I have to give it how I would recommend it to everybody. Everybody may have their own individual way of how they see a movie, or people just want to watch movies and don't really pay attention to all the details like I do. So, with all that said and done, Terminator is still a masterpiece in my opinion. But if I'm to recommend it to everybody, I'm going to give Terminator
8.5 Arnolds.
I think that's personally a fair score for it. A lot of people may think the action is by the numbers and such, but it still has a lot of good things to it still. It's still one of my favorite movies ever. And the second one, like I said, we'll get to that. But everybody has their own opinion, and we all just have to respect that. Isn't that right?
Wrong.
Yeah. Whoa! How did you get in here?
I picked the door lock.
How did I not hear you come in?
I did it quietly. I wanted to listen to your review.
Oh, what'd you think?
Your review was bull.
Thanks, I guess.
The continuity in your videos are terrible. Your last review, you said that it was your shortest review, and it turned out to be your longest.
Okay, I made a goof. Every movie maker does.
And for that, you are to be terminated.
Look, I'll tell you what. I'll end this right now. Here. I got you a present. Some sunglasses. Here. There. What do you say? Ah, crud. Ah! Hey, don't make me bust you up, man. Ah!
She was working in a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, till her boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crushing
Ooh, the nanny! I love nannies!
See you later, Terminator!
Uh-oh.
Well, it looks like I won. Why do all these big guys in leather keep coming after me? Well, that was my review of the Terminator, y'all. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. If you would please also leave a comment down below, tell me what you think, and leave any suggestions for a future video. And I will be back next time with another video. By the way, what am I reviewing next time? Y'all are gonna hate me. I'm Adam Kowski, and I will see you later.